You do not enter medieval marriage as a romantic hero. You enter a world of vows, property, family pressure, and public judgment, where one decision can shape the rest of your life. Your wedding day may look sacred from the outside, but behind the candles and vows, your future may already have been negotiated before you fully understand the terms. This is medieval Europe, where marriage is rarely only personal. Depending on class, region, and century, it can settle debts, join land, secure heirs, calm rival families, or send someone into a household that is not truly theirs. If you are born into a noble family, your marriage may become a political tool. If you are poor, it may decide food, shelter, work, and whether your household survives winter. Either way, your life becomes part of other people's plans. Your labor, obedience, fertility, reputation, and alliances all begin to carry consequences. The first danger is not a sword. It is pressure wrapped in ceremony. In many cases, families arranged matches long before the bride had meaningful power to refuse. Could you say no? In many cases, refusal could bring disgrace, poverty, punishment, or the loss of the only protection your family could offer. The church gives marriage sacred weight. Families give it economic weight. Communities give it surveillance. You are not watched only on the wedding day. You are watched afterward. Once vows are spoken, you may leave the home you know and enter a new house where every room has rules you did not write. Your second danger is the household itself. Cold walls, smoke-filled rooms, hard labor, poor light, spoiled food, and water that can betray you before anyone knows why. Marriage does not remove work. It multiplies it. Before sunrise, you may haul water, tend fire, prepare food, clean cloth, and prove your usefulness. If the hearth dies, the room freezes. If the grain spoils, hunger enters. If the water turns bad, sickness may follow before anyone understands the cause. In a wealthy house, the danger changes shape. There may be more food, better cloth, stronger walls, and far more eyes judging every mistake. Your reputation is a fragile shield. A rumor can travel faster than truth, and in a world built on honor, suspicion can become a social sentence. The wrong conversation, the wrong delay, the wrong glance at the wrong person. Any of it can be twisted into evidence against you. Then comes the demand beneath many marriages: heirs. Your body may be expected to secure the future of names, land, labor, and property. Childbirth may be the most dangerous threshold waiting ahead. Without modern medicine, pregnancy can turn from hope into a life or death ordeal. You may not know what is happening inside your own body. Pain, fever, infection, bleeding, exhaustion, all can arrive with terrifying speed. Some women survived many births. Others did not survive the first. The past does not become merciful just because a room is filled with prayers. If you survive childbirth, the test continues. Recovery is not guaranteed. Weakness can make you vulnerable in a household that measures value by usefulness. Your third danger is law and custom. Across many regions and periods, a married woman's property, movement, and decisions could be limited or controlled by others. The details change by region, class, and century. But for many women, marriage narrowed the room to maneuver. Could you survive by obedience? Perhaps. But obedience can become its own prison when every choice is made for the peace of the household. Could you survive by resistance? That path is dangerous. Resistance may protect dignity, but it can also isolate you from food, shelter, and allies. So you learn the hardest skill: reading the room. Who holds the keys? Who controls the food? Who speaks to the priest? Who can ruin you with one sentence? Inside the walls you now call home, an older woman in the household may hold more practical power over your daily life than any distant lord. A household can become a battlefield without banners. Alliances form over bread, firewood, sleeping space, whispered advice, and who gets blamed when something fails. Even clothing becomes a test. Dress too proudly, and you may seem vain. Dress too poorly, and you may dishonor the house. Every visible detail speaks. In cities, the danger is different. Narrow streets, disease, trade pressure, apprentices, guilds, crowded houses, and rumors that never need open fields to spread. In villages, isolation cuts deeper. A bad harvest, a harsh winter, or a feud between families can turn marriage into a fight for firewood and bread. Food is not a background detail. It is survival. A bride who enters a poor household may inherit hunger before she inherits respect. Famine does not need drama to destroy a life. It enters slowly, smaller portions, weaker bodies, shorter tempers, and choices nobody wants to make. Disease is another invisible guest. Medieval communities faced outbreaks without modern germ theory, antibiotics, or reliable protection from contaminated food and water. If sickness enters your new home, your choices shrink. Stay and care for others, risking yourself. Leave and be accused of betrayal. Religion can comfort you. It can also watch you. Confession, reputation, obedience, and sin are not abstract ideas when the whole community knows your name. A whispered accusation can follow you to the church door. A public shame can close every friendly house against you. And if your husband dies, survival changes again. Widowhood can bring freedom, poverty, danger, or a new struggle over property. If he goes to war, you may be left with debts, fields, in-laws, and no clear protection from whoever wants what remains. War does not have to enter your bedroom to threaten you. Armies consume grain, roads become unsafe, and rumors of violence can empty a market overnight. Could you protect a dowry chest from relatives who call it family property? Could you keep one key hidden without being accused of theft? The dowry may have been meant to secure your position, but in the wrong household, it becomes another reason to control you. Your letters may be watched. Your visits may be limited. Your old home may feel close on a map and unreachable in life. Loneliness is not soft in this world. It is dangerous. Without allies, you may have no witness when your version of events is challenged. So you build alliances quietly, with a servant, a neighbor, an aunt, a midwife, a priest's housekeeper, anyone who might one day speak for you. The midwife may become more important than any noble. She knows the rooms where pain begins and the secrets women cannot say aloud in public. But even help has risk. Practical knowledge can be respected in one season and distrusted in another, especially when tragedy needs someone to blame. Your safest path may be patience. Learn the household rhythms, keep your own counsel, protect your reputation, and never underestimate small power. But patience has a cost. Each day you stay silent, you may survive. Each day you stay silent, you may vanish a little more. The wedding veil is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a test that touches law, food, faith, labor, childbirth, and memory. If you are noble, your marriage may carry the fate of lands. If you are poor, it may decide whether your family eats. Neither life is simple. History often remembers kings, crusades, castles, and battles. But inside those castles and villages were women trying to survive the ordinary terms of life. The danger is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is a locked chest, a cold room, a hungry winter, a rumor at the well, or a bed you cannot leave. Could you survive without control over where you sleep, whom you obey, what you own, and what others believe about you? Could you keep enough dignity to remain yourself, while bending enough to avoid breaking under pressure? Survival would not depend on strength alone. It would depend on timing, silence, alliances, health, luck, and the careful reading of danger. One wrong answer could isolate you. One illness could destroy you. One birth could test your body beyond anything ceremony prepared you for. And one choice, to speak, to stay silent, to trust, to hide, to obey, to resist, could decide whether your name endured or disappeared. The past does not ask whether the rules were fair. It only asks whether you learned them before they could break you. So imagine the door closes behind you after the vows. Your old life is behind the wall. Your new life is watching you from the shadows. No battlefield, no crown, no army, just a veil, a contract, a household, and a future chosen by others. Could you survive this?